Welcome back to another episode of the Trash Talk Podcast special week. A couple of things happened. We had 2,000 subscribers last week. Big time.
Yes.
Congrats. We did something. That's fantastic. Also, you and me and our companion Sergey were at a camping trip last weekend, which was pretty fun. We have.
I look darker than usual.
Yes, you do.
Well.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but yeah.
JJ got mad tan going on. We're not used to that. Even though he was still sitting around in the shade almost all day.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was also like 30-some degrees Celsius in the shade. So
Sergey and myself were out on the lake, rowing boats and working.
Well, that's your fault.
It was fun. It was great, though. There's a picture, by the way. Sergey posted one in the Discord server of a festival that we went to on the Friday night, which was also kind of fun. And that's also Sergey's face reveal. And you also will have seen him in our special 2000 sub video, where we put the VR headset out and played some fun games with that as sort of surprise. And Sergey bought that for himself anyway, so we thought might as well bring it out. So today in this podcast, we have something we haven't done in a while, like in a long while, which is called Song Versus.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Have not done it in a while, so I guess it's time for some good old-fashioned trash talk. Thank you again to the Georgia boys for letting us borrow all their fucking phrases, because we can't come up with our own. Hollywood and Smokey. So we have a Song Versus, and JJ, explain to the people how this game works.
Alex will name 2 songs, and I will have to pick which one of those 2 I like better. It's really that simple.
What if I name 3?
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's possible. It's just,
It might happen.
It's very self-explanatory.
It just might
Songs are being pitched against one another.
Yeah, so 2, 3, 4-way is all possible. So we'll see how we get.
It's gonna be like C'est la vie versus C'est la vie versus C'est la vie, and like America versus America
Actually,
versus
that's
America.
A good start. Give me all 4 C'est la vies right now.
4.
4.
Which one is the 4th?
Slade?
Yeah, Slade,
Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Shania
Texas
Twain,
Lightning.
and
Shania Twain.
That's
right.
4 songs, but the name is C'est la vie.
Right, I forgot about Shania
Rank
Twain.
them 1 through 4.
Well, from the top of my head, I would have to say, yeah, I mean, we've just literally discussed it on the weekend.
Yeah, we did.
Which is to say, last weekend.
Because 3 of those 4 songs were playing.
Texas Lightning number 1, actually. And yeah, it's probably Slade 2, Emerson, Lake and Palmer 3, Shania Twain 4.
Can't hate on that list.
I'm not 100% on 2 versus 3 actually, but otherwise,
I'm not 100 on 1 or 2. I like Slade, Texas Lightning about the same. I think they're both really, really good. I might actually pick Slade, but they're kind of close. And the other ones, yeah, I would agree. I'm just like Palmer is number 3 and Shania Twain is number 4. There's 4 songs, but the name is C'est la vie. How about
there's
that
probably more.
There's 4 that we know of, and they're even good to the point that we know and like them, which is pretty good. So,
it might be the consistently best title by that logic.
Maybe America is also.
How many Americas do you have?
I can check that right now. I believe there is 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and one of those is, while I don't actually hate it, it's a little bit different from maybe usual.
That's America by Deuce.
Yes.
Which was your song of the week at one point.
Yes, it was.
Then there's America by Razorline.
In that week, you had the Simon & Garfunkel one as your song of the week.
one, yeah.
And there's also the Razorline one.
So Simon & Garfunkel would be my number 1, Razorline 2, Deuce 3. I suspect for you it would be 1 or 2 exchanged.
You suspected that we had the same song of the week that weekend. Yeah.
And we said America, and I was like, nope, different band. Okay.
Number 1, Razorlight. Number 2, Simon & Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Number 3, Deuce.
Deuce. No, it's okay.
The Deuce one is one where how much I like it really in the moment depends a lot on my mood.
Yeah, you like it a lot when you're in the gym, but you're never in the gym, so that's a problem.
No, but it's interesting because most songs I can listen to like independent of mood for the most part.
Yeah.
That's probably the one that I'm most mood dependent on.
Alright. How about this one? Give me Highway to Hell by AC/DC, Old School versus Victor and His Demons by Fiddler's Green. The connection there is hell.
I was about to say, I swear to God there's a connection there. Oh, but just Demons in Hell?
Demons in Hell, man.
Fair enough.
Demons in Hell.
Because that's also something that our song versus...
Yeah. I'm not sure is...
there's usually some kind of connection in the pairing.
I think in Highway to Hell, the person is just generally a douchebag and thereby goes to hell. And it's predominantly clear that Victor has a problem with alcohol.
Yes. Demon in a bottle.
Demon in the bottle.
I mean, this might be based on like recency bias, but I'm gonna actually say Victor and his Demons.
All right, I'm gonna also say that, not even based on recency bias.
See, that's
I like them. I like them
like,
both decently.
Give me half
both...
a year until I can tell you whether or not it's recency bias.
Always that. That's always a good answer. You've discovered a song less than, I want to say, 3 to 4 months ago. Never judge that against a song you've known for longer. That's a cardinal mistake that so many people, I assume so many people make because we make it. I assume that's just the case. Recency bias is a thing for everyone, and being hyped on a new song is a thing. So keep before you make any judgments.
On the other hand, there's nostalgia, which can also be a bias sometimes.
Yeah,
but I think for us in music, it doesn't happen that much.
No,
because you still hear the songs recently.
Yeah, exactly.
Nostalgia usually. Overrating stuff because of nostalgia usually happens if you haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah,
and you remember it.
Matter of fact, that's what happens to you a lot, I suspect, because you listen to the radio back in the old school days, which I've never been a big radio person. I've always been treated to the best select music from the very earliest age, but you were thrown into the rough waters of the radio days. So that's what I attribute my. Oh no, that's what I attribute my slightly more refined taste in music as opposed to you by. But let's go with another one, man. Let's actually let's go.
Sorry, I was still mouthing Radio Gaga.
let's go with some Sabaton. How about
sure?
Let's go with Attack of the Dead Man versus A Ghost in the Trenches, and tell me the connection.
Well,
not the same album. Not that. No, that's not the connection.
Well, I mean,
World War One. No, that's not the connection.
Ghosts and Dead Men. I feel like there is already a bit of a thematic connect.
Yeah, I guess the connection actually is that those were two songs that I skipped and glossed over when I listened to the album for the first time, and I didn't even download them. I was like, yeah, those two I don't like so much, and now I have both downloaded and I like them a lot.
See, I think that was somewhat similar for me. That I maybe also glossed over them a little bit. I'm gonna say Ghost in the Trenches is slightly worse, but
slightly worse.
Yeah,
that's actually now I think like a top 3 song for me from that album. The thing is, almost.
Both of those haven't quite settled in their evaluation yet because of recency as well. So it's a little tough to say definitively.
A lot of switching around with the recent stuff. I want to say that Ghost in the Trenches is a bit better. I want to say it's a top 3 song from the entire album. At this point,
I'm still not that huge of a fan of that one in particular. Although the album overall also is very good in general.
I like Ghost in the Trenches.
There's also, by the way, a little bit of the contrast effect that happens where some of the worst songs of the album seem a lot worse than they actually are because everything else is so good.
Yeah, that's true.
And like something that on any other artist on any other album would be like still like a decent song is all of a sudden it's like
I like it a lot. I like this along with 82nd All the Way and 7 Pillars of Wisdom to be maybe the top 3 songs from this album. I'm not sure.
I'm not gonna make that. I mean, we've made that list before, but I'm not gonna make that list right now.
We'll make the list again at some point. We'll get back there. So.
I mean, we also did. I think this is a good time to mention it again. We did plan to make a top 10 songs released in 2019 list at some point, and I would assume that the best songs from both The Great War and from Rewind, Replay, Rebound are definitely going to be
And there's 2 more albums definitely to be considered.
Yes.
There's a Fiddler's Green album which came out, and there's a Dead South album still to be released in, I believe, October, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff
kind of to stay a little bit hyped for. Let's go with the next one. Also a bit older versus a bit newer in terms of discovery. We have The Awakening of Bonnie Parker by Volbeat versus Wake Up by Splitside. The correlation here is that it's about waking up.
Fair enough. Well, yeah.
Also very similar in style, actually.
I honestly can't really... I'm sure I've heard the latter, but I can't
I've heard it a lot. It's always in the playlist. You've heard it.
I can't really place it right now from the name, actually.
What?
So I'm gonna assume that I would rate that lower based on the fact that I probably don't have it.
Gotta.
Wait, was it one of the ones that you got from like the fucking racing game soundtrack? Was that one of those?
I think so. I don't know. Because had it for a while.
Because most of those were pretty
Had it for a while. We can listen to it later, but then But I'm also not so sure. But I might also pick the Volbeat song by a little bit. I like them both. Though. Very similar style, very similar energy, with both those songs. But it's tough. So let's see what we have, man. Let's go with Little Hitler by Nick Lowe versus You're gonna like this. Suicide is Painless by the Manic Street Preachers. The connection there being is that Hitler committed suicide. Allegedly.
What kind of songs are they pulling out of there all of a sudden, man? Suicide is Painless? Should I know that one?
Yes, by the Manic Street Preachers. You should know that song. Been playing for days now. I mean, it's probably been in the music, or you've probably had it for a couple months at this point. And Little Hitler even a little longer.
Little Hitler, I don't actually like that much.
That came with the whole Nick.
The other one I don't even know about. Jesus Christ, give me something that I know,
Come
man.
on, man. You gotta be knowing your songs. What's up with that? Alright. Let's go find something. It's tough, man. You're making me pick a lot of them because you don't know them. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go with actually I'm gonna pick some.
Also, in case you couldn't tell, we did not prepare this in advance.
No, I didn't prepare. I came up with a couple of matchups, but not too many.
We've had some really interestingly thematically fitting ones before. But the problem is if they're really fitting thematically, they're usually not that close in ranking.
Right. How about this one? How about Road Movie to Berlin?
I like that one.
Versus Berlin by Fisher Z. Road Movie to Berlin being by They Might Be Giants.
Yes. That's my favorite They Might Be Giants song, but you know that already.
It's not mine. It's good. It's not mine.
I'm gonna go Road Movie to Berlin.
Alright. You like that song?
Yes, I like that song.
It's a good song.
It's also by far the best They Might Be Giants.
Is it really?
Most of the other ones are a little, silly and...
But that's their charm, though, I think. I think Road Movie to Berlin is probably the most serious, non-meme song.
Exactly.
But that's what their charm is in a lot of ways. To me, Road Movie to Berlin is not a top 10 They Might Be Giants song.
I couldn't even give you a top 10 They Might Be Giants songs because I don't like them.
You know what I'm gonna do? You gotta go through the entire They Might Be Giants playlist, and maybe you'll like all the songs that I didn't.
Oh.
Because those were usually the more serious, normal song-ish type things, and less wacky.
See, because I just don't like their style that much.
I love it. It's fantastic. They're wacky zany style. I like that. A lot more than the regular serious style, actually. Let's check. Let's see if we have another. If we find another good one here. How about okay, let's go with this one. How about Die to Live versus Immortal but Destructible? Both Volbeat, both new album.
Immortal but Destructible is better, I would say. For Die to Live, I'm still not 100% sure which version I like better either.
Really?
But I think Immortal but Destructible is a little bit better.
I like both songs a lot, but Die to Live is a great song. Immortal but Destructible is a really good song, but
Also, for the Sabaton and Volbeat ones, there is a chance that someone can go back a week or two and just find me contradicting myself.
Maybe, yeah,
which happens way too much.
Opinions flip around all the time, like we mentioned before. It's not so simple because we've somewhat recently gotten onto those songs, so
at least I don't make directly contradictory statements.
Like what?
You remember a quick anecdote from real life encounters that happened, but you remember when we were driving in a car to a certain hike and you were talking with my mother about music, and she was
yes,
I like this song better than that, and that
was
better than this.
It was bands.
But,
it was about the Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses, and Run Rig. Yeah, that's what it was, and she ranked them in a triangle. Of goodness, which doesn't make sense.
What was it like? Oh yeah, I like Run Rig better than Guns N' Roses. I like the Stones better than Run Rig, but I like Guns and Stones about the same. It's like that.
It was something.
Doesn't compute.
No, there was actually legit triangle there somehow.
No, I think
that's what it was.
I think it was one band was it's like A is better than B is better than C, but C and A are about equal.
Maybe it was something like that. It was something like that. That is true. That was.
So yeah, that was. And we pointed out, and her opinion didn't change. It's like what?
Yeah, it's tough. All right, let's go with see if we can find one more matchup here. I'm trying to go country a little bit because we've been listening to a lot of country.
A little bit of country,
a little bit of rock and roll. A little bit of Memphis and Nashville, a little bit of Motown in my soul. All right, because we've been listening to a lot of country on our trip, which makes sense because we were, in the countryside.
Yes.
Let's go with Let's go with My Home's in Alabama by Alabama versus the Alabama song by the Doors. 3 times Alabama was mentioned today.
My Home's in Alabama.
Yeah, good choice. I would tend to agree with that. All right, Leon.
That was not a statement. That was me talking about music.
JJ's home is in Alabama, in case you didn't know. Okay, that's enough.
Jesus Christ, I'm so happy I don't have siblings, man.
Boy, yeah. Oh man,
Jokes.
I have a bunch of I have the band for you if that's what you're about. The Dead South, you already know. But yeah, jokes, dude. The Banjo Odyssey or something. Yeah, great stuff. Let's get into the halftime show. That was the first topic.
Yes.
We have a quiz about a game that we play. Not Hearthstone this time. Not Hearthstone this time.
But if this goes by too fast, we do, in theory, have a Hearthstone.
We have another one, but we'll see. We'll see about this one. So this one is about JJ. Life is Strange. All right. We've played. We've played all of Life is Strange, the first 2 games. We are in the process of playing Life is Strange 2, and this one is about Life is Strange and Before the Storm. So the first game.
Before the Storm is in purple.
Correct. Both of which we've played twice.
Yes.
With Sergey and by ourselves like a while back. And it's about guessing the characters. Now, if you haven't seen the game, by the way, if you haven't seen us play it or haven't played it yourself, go do that, man. Life is Strange is a fantastic, fantastic franchise.
Yes.
Really, really good. One of the best story-based games out there, arguably better than everything Telltale has ever done.
I would agree.
Go check it out. It's fantastic.
Before the Storm, I would argue still was better than the original, but you know.
I would recommend actually checking the gameplays that we did with Sergey because they are more recent. And it was pretty good. It was really, really fun.
Yes. So, also, you can have some readings of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
I read out The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe because
I think you didn't read it out completely, I believe, because part of it was in the last episode. But
yeah, maybe through our videos, we had several lost episodes. Through our videos, I
was doing that series.
I came up with an original joke. I read out The Raven. It was fun. Let's get.
Oh right, that joke was great.
That joke was really good. I texted to Hollywood Smokey. I loved it. You remember that?
I was there when it happened, man. It's all on camera.
What do cars in Chicago have in common?
Battery in the hood.
It was great. It was an original joke, by the way. I came up with it. I made it up. I haven't posted it yet. I've got to post it on Reddit at some point. Get my 20k uploads. All right. We guess some Life is Strange characters. Let's get it. Start quiz. Max.
Oh boy.
Chloe.
Oh, we don't need last names. That makes it easy.
Joyce. David. Kate. Fucking Nathan. Victoria. Oh, they're sorted by students and then more students.
Yes.
Oh, they're sorted by gender? Okay. Warren. Elliot. Rachel. Important, very important.
Yeah, I was...
Mr. Amber. Mrs. Amber.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Can you not just type Amber? Okay, keep going, Frank.
What is her name?
I don't know. Rose?
I think so, right? Rose.
Yeah. Damon.
Damon?
No, I.
Yeah.
Drew, Mikey, both of them, and Steph. Yes. Dana. Stella. Who are we missing now?
We're getting some territory where I'm starting to.
Yeah.
Be like, what the fuck are we getting those?
Daniel?
From?
I guess he counts, yeah.
Yeah, Daniel
Daniel DeCoste. What's
Samuel?
Oh man, Samuel. Skip. Sarah.
Yeah, right. I remember.
Yeah, the spelling.
Yeah.
Gearhart is her last name. We never even knew that.
Fair enough.
Who else? There's more students.
Oh yeah, Wells.
Wells.
Raymond Wells.
Right. Principal Wells. I suspect. Try Max's parents. I don't think so.
Do we know what they're called? Man? No characters. No unseen characters. It says.
Okay.
What was?
They were seen at the cutscene of William's funeral. William.
Who did we see at William's funeral?
Terrible. William was there at William's funeral. Didn't see him though. He's there.
Jesus Christ. Staff. There is the science teacher. What's her name?
What about Jefferson? How about Mr. J? And then Grant, Mrs. Grant.
Typing. I can probably just
Mr. Prescott. One S.
Really?
Yes, and 2 T's at the end. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sean Prescott.
Sean, right? Yeah.
Sean. There's some way more students we're missing, man. Who are we now?
The problem is some of those are probably ones that you only talked to like once or twice.
Alyssa.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Important one. Zachary.
Oh, really?
God.
Oh, it exists. Okay. Smells like peach.
Who are the rest of the football folks? They're the sports persons.
Also, we're still missing one person from staff.
Yeah.
And one student from Before the Storm. Wait, did we have the weird photographer guy? Wait,
Nathan? No. Isn't Nathan? That's not Nathan.
No,
it's
Ethan. It's Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah, why isn't Ethan? Is it not? It's Evan, right?
Evan?
Yeah.
Evan Harris.
Okay. I always get Ethan and Evan confused. Yeah.
Alright. So who else was in there?
We have still one staff member from Before the Storm specifically.
Juliet.
Right, she was heavily featured in that play.
Yeah.
Who else was involved in that love triangle? Oh, right, it was just Zach, right? And,
yeah. Dana.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know.
Who was a staff member specifically Before the Storm? It wasn't in the main game.
I don't know, man. Skip, but we already have Skip.
Yeah, we have Skip.
Skip. Man, we're missing so many of the students, though.
Of course, because some of those we only interacted with like once.
There's so many we are just blanking on that we totally know.
Yeah, of course.
God sakes, man. This is so bad. It's such a bad result. God sakes.
32 out of 43.
Not good. Terrible.
Did we have everyone on Victoria's posse?
Thanks.
Yeah, she had like 2 of her.
Yeah.
Who was that? I don't know.
Damn, we suck at this. Awful. Brooke, Courtney, Taylor.
Courtney and Taylor. Those were the ones I was talking about. Like Victoria's posse, yeah.
Trevor, Justin.
Hayden, right. Hayden and Justin from the fucking diner scene as well.
Yeah. Samantha. Oh, Travis Keaton.
Oh, Professor Keaton. The theater dude.
Yeah, the theater guy. And Anthony North. Samantha Myers. Man.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that was tough.
That's Drew's parent. That's Drew.
Yeah,
Drew
that's their father. Yeah.
Damn.
So average is 24. We beat or equal 75.3% of people.
With a score of 32.
The most popular one we didn't get was Taylor for some reason.
Okay. Anthony is the least known.
Anthony's the least known one overall.
Wow, Sean Prescott
is the least known one we got.
Still don't know.
You didn't even need to know his first name is a thing.
No, it's Prescott. Only 43% is Skip. That's vastly disappointing. Of course. Yes.
That's I feel like I know this is knowledge.
Luke, Samantha. Okay, I'm not too shocked that we didn't win this actually. I didn't even expect it to. It was fine. I think it's really, really hard. I suspect most people don't.
Do you want to quickly also go for the Hearthstone one? Or?
Let's do it. Let's get it. So the idea is legendaries.
I assume it's all the classic ones that the numbers seem to add up for this.
Yes, yeah.
So let's do this really quickly.
Thanos, Millhouse, the Ned Pagel, Lord Walker Chill.
Fuck's sake, Storm. You have to type out the whole thing, man.
Thanos.
Ned Pagel. Is it something Mage Thanos? Or is it just Thanos?
Just type Thanos, see if it works. Okay,
it's
that's
something. Blood Mage, that's what it was. Is it Blood Space Mage?
What?
Thanos.
That is correct. That is spelled correct. It's Blood Mage. It's one word.
That's what I thought, right?
Try a Lord Walker Chill.
Lord Walker Show.
Alright. Yeah, it's Blood Mage.
They're very specific. Man. I'm gonna go from the other
end.
Do
the dragons. Yeah. Sarah knows Dormu.
Straza. Yes, I can spell like Straza.
I can spell Straza too.
Sarah, we have Onyxia. Is it Onyxia?
I missed it. No,
right?
Yeah.
No, I just flipped it. There is
Malagos.
Nosdormu. There is Malagos. Jesus Christ, Ghost.
I suspect Right Wing is not in there yet. The new ones.
I don't think so.
You can try.
Which brings the question: is Sylvanus?
I think one N.
Runner. I'm not sure. But it was
one N. I think. Oh god, then Reggie's in there too.
Yes.
Oh man, it's old.
Rose. Is it the Fire Lord?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's old ones. Oh god, Leroy Jenkins.
I was about to say, the fact that we have to put the whole name is partially...
Karen.
Yeah. Karen. Blood. Jesus Christ, I double...
F, I think.
Is it?
No, E. What?
Bloodhoof. It is Bloodhoof, right?
I think so.
Then it's not Bloodhoof. Karen.
King Crush. Grommash.
Grommash. That is triple
three
hit,
Ms.
yeah. Hell Scream.
Prophet Velen.
Prophet Velen.
Cenarius.
Cenarius.
Antonidas.
Archmage Antonidas.
Jaraxxus.
Jaraxxus. I'm not sure if it's double R, I think it's single R.
Maybe Lord.
Was it Lord Jaraxxus? Yeah.
Tyrion Fordring. O-N. Fordring. Yeah, that's correct.
Fordring.
Yeah, Edwin Van Cleef.
Edwin Van Cleef. Isn't it? Is it? No, it is. Like,
no, it's two words. Van Cleef.
no. Is it Edwin with a V?
No. I think this is correct. Oh, God, man. Alakir the Windlord.
Alakir the Windlord. I have a bunch of 3-drops.
Yeah, some of them are spelled incorrectly, which bugs me. That's not cool. So they don't have them in there for some reason because I guess they have it misspelled, which would explain, by the way, why this is rated super low. This quiz is rated. It's done really bad.
Yeah, but also we are still missing like all the 3 and 4 or 5 ones.
Did you type Leroy in there ever? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
He's at 4 mana still in this one? Come on.
Oh, boy. Right. I didn't even notice that.
Okay.
This is old school.
This is old, man.
He didn't even remember that it used to be the case, man.
Leroy used to be 4 mana. That's insanity. Jesus. Wow. Get the old Hall of Famers in there, dude.
Oh, I remember someone. Augur. Value, man, the value.
So you want to try like first expansion, like was it Nax? It was Nax, right?
Yeah, but it
doesn't seem like it.
Max, I believe it's how it's
Double X.
Right? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think so.
Kalfuzad.
No, those aren't in there. It's just we were still actually blank on some of the classic ones as well.
Probably, yeah.
Because we
some of you just don't know.
Didn't name all of them yet. There's 2 or 3 that we had misspelled, or that they have misspelled, or whatever.
Probably they have.
But
Thanos for sure. He's not in there.
No.
But it's spelled correctly. But he is.
What are the 3 mana classic legendaries?
That's 3 mana classic legends.
I mean, we have Edwin that we just couldn't make happen, but there's still 2 more. Did we have all the class ones actually?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's see. We have.
I specifically went
Edwin,
through all of them.
Alakir, Cenarius.
Except for Edwin. We have them all.
We have Grom, King Crush, and Tyrion. We have Antonidas. Yeah.
Got them. Harrison Jones. Jonesy boy.
How do we forget one that has current...
Black Knight.
Black Knight. Yeah, I was about to say that has current meta impact, and then in that moment I also thought of Black Knight. Is it the Black Knight?
It's the Black Knight.
Yeah. Very finicky with this
Important.
stuff. 7 mana? Which one are we missing by any chance?
7 mana.
Is it Illidan? Illidan. Storm... Wait, no. What is it? Storm Rage.
Storm Rage.
Yeah, Storm Rage. That's 6. Yeah. Right. Still doesn't see play, though.
This is terrible.
Boy, what other classic legends do we have?
Not that many. Are these all still classics that we're missing, or is there an expansion in there? Or something?
If there were an expansion in there, I would assume it's Nax, and we tried some Nax stuff.
There's so many bad classic legends that you've never heard of. Seems like it almost.
All the like the low cost ones are confusing me. Like 3, 4 to some degree.
Well, we know there's Blood Mixtalno, there's Edvin that are missing.
Yeah, but even then there's like 2 more 3 drops. There is 1 more 4 drop. There's a bunch of 5 drops.
Cairn goes in there.
Right. Yeah.
Which is tried.
It should be Cairn.
Yeah.
Blood. Hoof, right?
I don't know how it's spelled. Try 1-0. Try everything with 1-0.
Yeah, it looks just so wrong, man.
Yeah.
Which ones are we just completely missing though? That's the question. Because we can try some of those then. And I guess they're all neutral, yeah, because
they have to, because we got the class.
Yeah, we got all the class ones. Oh!
Yeah, right.
The Beast!
The Beast.
The Beast.
That's why we're missing, because they're awful cards.
Like, yeah, like for us, Core Hound is more playable than the Beast.
Yeah, true.
It's like, what the fuck even?
Core Hound is basically the Beast, but better.
It's like losing 1 point in stats, but it doesn't have the negative death rate or something.
I think 2 is.
Yeah, but it's still, dude.
Core Hound is better than the Beast, it's true.
For fuck's sake. I have the Beast too.
I have 2 Core Hounds. I consider that an absolute win. I don't know, man. Bunch of them is spelled, bunch of them never heard of. Well, heard before, but missing, of course. Because they're so bad.
See, because clearly, we had some that we were blanking on, like The Beast and Illidan, and which I guess Illidan's actually somewhat obvious. And fucking Harrison Jones and all that good stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can get through association, but oh!
Oh, Christ, okay. How about Hobart Groppelhammer? Is he still in there?
GVG.
Fuck it. One of these guys,
Old Murkai was... Oh, right, that means we have Elite, Tauren, Chieftain in there.
Is Wilfred in there?
Fucking Chieftain. I spelled...
I.
What?
AI.
AI, Chieftain. Okay, fair enough. There's one more. There's one more from the reward set. What is this? Summon an awesome invention.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Galbin Mechatron.
Galbin Mechatron.
That's the one I was thinking of there. Yeah.
Galbin... Fuck's sake. Mechatron.
I think double K. EKKK. And then Torque.
Yeah. Torque like, yeah. Torque.
QUE. That's how it was. No, Torque would be spelled. Can't.
I think it was also spelled differently though.
Yeah, can't spell that for the life of us.
But yeah, Galbin goes in there as well. See, the old reward set ones, they aren't even technically classic.
Yeah. Fizzlebang was not, right?
No, Fizzlebang I believe was Grand Tournament?
Maybe something.
Sounds about right.
The old ones that rotated.
Like Old Murkai, ETC, and Galbin were in the reward set. They weren't technically in the classic set.
Have you tried Bright? No, Bright can't be there. Makes sense.
No. Thanatos? What?
Bull crap!
Even Van Cleave.
Oh yeah, he misspelled all sorts of stuff.
Tinkmaster.
Could have gotten Tinkmaster.
Greenskin,
yeah. Kane Bloodhoof, get off me.
Gablin Mechatork, so that was already wrong.
Baron Geddon, yeah, and Gruul.
Gruul. So I feel like
misspelled.
The ones we completely missed, we could have reasonably gotten.
Yeah, Gruul, Baron Geddon.
But the ones that were misspelled, we just couldn't.
No. So we get a point for 3 more, right?
See out 4, I think, right? That's 4 that were misspelled.
See that bull crap down there? Yeah.
Like no one got those because they're horribly misspelled. The other ones we could have reasonably gotten.
It's Geblin Mechatork, man. We spelled Mechatork correctly. Is it?
No, it is. It's
also he misspelled.
Great. That's also why it's in the less than 5% category.
Yeah, Thanatos, get off me! All right, we get points for 4 of these, so we missed just 5. Mukla, Overspark.
I'm not even sure if Mukla is spelled correctly. I want to say it's double K, but I'm not 100.
I'm not sure. I think it's correct. Gruul and Captain Greenskin. Okay. We could have got them all reasonably, actually.
Yeah, there's a few that we just blanked on, which I think would have gotten a little better if we hadn't had to try for spellings and all that stuff. But yeah, Greenskin was a huge miss, I think. Because I've played him for a while in Tempo Rogue, too. It's out of the ones that were missing...
Baron Geddon actually seems like the biggest miss to me.
Yeah. Both of them.
Seems like the best card.
Yes.
Okay, that's the after show, man. And staying on what we're doing before we hit the second topic, we've got the fact of the week. But spoilers, there's gonna be another quiz, and that one's gonna.
Do you want me to go into full screen for it?
No, it's fine. We can stay. We have a fact of the week. JJ, what's the fact of this?
We do have a fact of the week, and my fact of the week is that in the movie Constantine, the movie, not the TV show, although if you want to watch one, I'd recommend the TV show.
I remember our backstory with that movie.
Right, yeah. The design of Hell is actually based on footage from nuclear tests.
Nice.
Like just how they designed it. Like it looks like a nuclear disaster, basically.
By the way, the story is that on our class trip in high school, when we were on the bus to Italy, people were like, "Let's watch a movie," and JJ was like, "You know what? I got this movie. Let's watch this movie." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, let's do it." 5 minutes in, they're like, "What's this movie about?" It's like, "Oh, it's about a demon hunter." And everybody simultaneously, I think, shit their pants, and they just like, "Oh, no, we can't watch this. We're scared. It's dark outside. We're gonna watch like fucking something. I don't know, some."
The movie we watched instead was fucking.
You watched Lord of the Rings or something?
No. What is it called? Fuck's
I mean, I didn't watch
The Purge.
Right,
I watched The Purge instead.
Right, I watched The Purge, obviously. Which is, by the way, I like it.
Which is, I like it, but arguably
rough,
more brutal than Constantine. Like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, right, they wanted to watch The Purge instead.
And the thing also, if memory serves, it was the second Purge movie.
Maybe, yeah. Is that worse?
Well, in theory, you'd want to watch a first part of the series rather than just somewhere in the middle. The Purge movies are somewhat disconnected. You can watch them individually, but still.
Nice. Yeah, I remember that story. I remember that was tough. Here's my fact. Get your hands off me. You named your fact of the week, right? Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Here's my fact of the week. At Cornell, you can major in grape cultivation and winemaking. That is an elite Ivy League university offering a major in grape cultivation and winemaking. Very, very classy college.
The moment you said Ivy League, I was like, Ivy grape. There's an association there, but yeah.
I guess all the Ivy League folks have all sorts of money anyway, so they know a thing or two about fine wines. I guess.
So it might have been briefly visible for a split second when I was tabbing around because I was gonna tap that way.
And now the nations of the world. Brought to you by Jakob Warner. Okay, we are trying to name every single country in the goddamn world.
In 15 minutes.
Now,
or less.
Mind you, the world is big and round. And
it looks pretty square to me.
Yeah. Looks like a flat map when we look at this now. I don't know, man. I've never really believed the whole flat earth thing until right now. I saw it with my own eyes. But we might owe Hollywood a little bit of an apology.
Also, this is a very bad.
Yeah, it's a terrible map. It's awful.
There's a few ways you can make a flat map of the Earth, and this is one of the more old school, very stretched ones.
Yeah. Okay, before you get started, what's the strategy? Where do we go? Do we go like continent by continent? Do we go all over? Do we go alphabetical order?
Well, first of all, since we can't probably not both have our input at the same time, and you know definitely more of them than I do.
I'm gonna just stare at the map and name all the countries I see. I'm gonna go continent. I'm gonna start with the Americas. At least the obvious ones, as long as they come to my mind. I'm going to switch to Europe and then work my way west to east.
I was about to say, whichever strategy is most comfortable for you.
And you type and don't make spelling mistakes, please.
Ooh.
Exactly. All right.
I mean, the more east we get, the harder it's going to... Like,
you ready to go?
Fucking, like Africa, Asia is going to be tough.
Because we got to be in time trouble too. But you ready? Let's get it.
Sure.
United States. Canada. Mexico. Honduras, Jamaica, Guatemala, Nicaragua.
Fuck's sake!
Nicaragua. Barbados.
I also hope that it's just going to be close enough.
Trinidad.
Yes.
Peru.
Oh, I know someone from there.
El Salvador. We have a Peruvian friend. Bolivia.
Yeah, I didn't.
Brazil.
Didn't capture Brazil.
Argentina. There's an I. There's an extra I there. Yeah. Colombia.
I believe it's
Ecuador.
Qua.
There's a C missing.
Like-
No. EC. And no Q. What was I missing? Paraguay. Uruguay. Chile.
That's an easy one.
Costa Rica.
It's an easy one, but I hate it.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Yeah.
Belize.
What?
Belize. Belize. E at the end.
You didn't say it.
Yeah, I did say it.
No.
Yes, I did. Watch it back. Watch it back. I said it. I will send you the clip.
I mean,
Bahamas. The Bahamas. Okay, I'm going to move on to Europe.
I was about to say, time-wise, we're looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah, let's go move on to Europe. I'm still missing some stuff. Norway. Finland. Sweden. Denmark. England. Is it just UK?
It might be.
Ireland. Portugal. Spain.
I was about to say Spain's
France.
next, yeah.
Netherlands. Belgium. Luxembourg. Oh, Christ. There's an X. Liechtenstein. There's an E after the I, but it still counts anyway. Germany. Austria. Switzerland. Andorra. Italy. Slovenia. Slovakia.
That was kind of the obvious next one, yeah.
Poland.
Poland.
Czechia.
Fuck's sake. Czech.
I think it's Czech Republic, so CH and then Republic.
It's. I don't think it.
No. There's a Z missing.
Somewhere,
yeah, there's a Z. Instead of the first H. No, instead of the first H.
Oh. Fuck's sake. Czech Republic.
Yeah. Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. Yeah.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Greece.
Yeah.
Serbia. Croatia. Estonia. Lithuania. Latvia. Belarus. Ukraine.
I think, yeah, I was about to say that was not a K. Ukraine.
Mother Russia.
I almost spelled it too, just.
Mongolia. Kazakhstan.
Something like that.
Oh boy.
That was close enough. Okay?
Iceland.
I hope that it's usually close enough.
Turkmenistan.
What?
Turkmenistan.
What?
And then E instead of the first I.
Turkmenistan.
Yeah. Iran and Iraq.
Wait,
Q.
see,
Q.
yeah.
Saudi Arabia. Libya. No. I and then Y.
Well, I was about to say, I knew there was a Y somewhere.
Syria.
It's
Egypt. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go to Asia first because this is not gonna go very well if we keep going like that.
Fuck yeah.
China.
I was gonna say
India. Pakistan. Afghanistan.
something like that.
Oh god. GH.
What?
GH.
GH.
And no second H.
No second H. Yeah. Something.
Laos. Vietnam. Japan. Yeah, Japan. Korea. North and South Korea.
Oh right, I have to go. Yeah.
Indonesia.
South Korea.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Yeah.
Philippines.
No, fuck's sake. Yeah.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. It's 2 words, I believe.
Yeah, Australia.
Australia. New Zealand, I
New
believe,
Zealand.
is next. Zealand, I believe that's
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
New Guinea. New Guinea. I don't know how it's spelled. Qatar.
we're just gonna ignore that one for now. Qatar, I believe.
Yeah. Tunisia. We're doing Africa now. Uganda. Morocco. Zimbabwe.
Morocco.
No, O. All O's.
Morocco. Oh,
Yeah.
it's all those. Okay.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, I believe.
Yeah, Congo. DR Congo, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Central African Republic. We aren't even halfway yet. Fuck, South Africa.
I was about to say South Africa is obvious, yeah.
We're running.
There's like Niger and Nigeria.
Yeah. Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Sudan and South Sudan.
Sudan and Huli, South Sudan.
Somalia.
They have pirates.
Botswana. Yeah.
What?
Botswana.
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 OT.
OT.
Yeah, I just never heard of it. Jesus Christ.
Mozambique.
Mozambique. It's French,
yes.
right? Yeah. I was about to say it's that was French.
Algeria is also French.
Algeria. Yeah, but it's easily spelled.
Ivory Coast.
That was 2 keys. Yeah, that's the wrong one. I deleted Ivory Coast. Yes.
Swaziland.
I believe it's Eswatini.
Okay.
These days.
All right.
They renamed themselves.
Gambia.
Ghana.
Yes.
Ghana.
Malawi.
Okay. Yeah.
Chad.
Oh right. Yeah.
And it's collateralized.
The country of Chad also looks a little bit like the Chad drawing.
Benin.
Benin.
Yes.
Fair
enough. God, what am I missing?
About half of it.
Yeah. Gabon.
Gabon.
Yeah. Tanzania.
Is it Z?
Yeah.
Tanzania, yeah.
Mali. Kenya.
Yes.
Namibia. Senegal.
With an S, I believe?
Yes.
Senegal? Yeah.
Sierra Leone.
That
E-O-N-E. Leon.
E-O-N.
Yeah. Cameroon.
C-O-K.
C.
Cameroon?
Yeah. Zaire.
I apparently misspelled Cameroon.
What? Double O.
Double O, fair enough.
Zaire.
Zaire. Is it?
E at the end.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
no, that's correct. Maybe the country doesn't exist anymore, man. I don't know.
That's an area where it's a bit,
Haiti. Let's go back to other countries. Cuba, obviously.
It was a very obvious one to miss, fair enough.
Puerto Rico is still a country, right? Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Is it not? Okay. Venezuela.
What about like Samoa, American Samoa? Is it all taken
Try
from the US?
Samoa. I don't think it is.
Samoa?
It is. Guatemala.
Didn't we already have that?
I don't know.
Guatemala?
Tamala, I think.
Tamala.
No, we have it.
I was about to say it.
Yeah.
Is Malta its own country?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's one that came to mind earlier at some point, yeah. That we missed. I'm just thinking of countries that
Tobago? Tobago.
Oh, right, Tobago. I was like, that sounds weird.
Like Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
A instead of E. No. Probably it's just Trinidad and Tobago. How about St. Kitts and Nevis? ST Kitts.
What?
ST dot Kitts.
ST. I'm pretty sure it would have gone either way.
Yeah.
Kitts or whatever.
Double TS.
Double TS. Kitts. Yeah.
Yeah, Nevis. That's already enough.
We're still missing like 80.
Yeah.
Close to 80.
Romania.
Mm-hmm. What else do we have like in Europe down there?
Hungary. That's what I'm thinking of. Cyprus.
Cyprus. Yep.
There's still more, right?
There's still small one eastern there, and there's a few southern ones as well.
How about Oman? Yemen.
Yes. Yemen. Oh, fuck it. Yemen. I knew it too. I just... For some reason, sometimes type E's and A's interchangeably.
Israel. God damn it. Bahrain.
Bahrain. Wait, there's an H somewhere. Bahrain? Like
No, B-A-R, I think, H-A-I-N?
B-A-R-H-A-I-N.
Maybe, maybe...
R? I don't know.
No, maybe the H later. Yeah, there we go.
Earlier, actually.
Yeah.
What's this little one?
Burma. Do we have Burma?
No. What's the little one that's...
Do we have Thailand?
I'm not sure. For fuck's sake.
Oh,
no. What's the little one just south of... just north of South America? Like the little... Do you know that one?
Man, Panama.
Panama. Right.
Bhutan.
Like the...
Yeah.
Kind of like... I was about to say like the gas? Yeah, kind of. There's still a few bigger African ones, and there's like a few Asian ones that also seem somewhat prominent, as well as like one like they're like
Nepal.
Nepal, yeah. There's still one of the North American-ish ones, Caribbean ones. There's still 2 South American ones up top there, close to Brazil and stuff. A bunch of African ones, of course. And I'm wondering a little bit about like some of the European ones that should be somewhat obvious.
Yeah,
right?
we know them for sure. But
I was going to say like they're somewhat close to home. I mean,
yeah, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan.
Which one was it that I...
Sumatra? Is that a country?
What? Sumatra? Sumatra, like this?
With S.
Fair enough. No. What about the one that I couldn't spell for the life of me earlier? What was that?
Which one?
There was one that I couldn't spell, but you just continued it.
I don't know.
That doesn't matter.
I forget.
I mean, we're doing relatively well, especially because you were worried about the time earlier.
Ethiopia.
What? Ethiopia?
Ethiopia.
Rwanda?
No, you.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, there's a W. I know that much.
Mauritania? M-A-U. Mauritania.
M-A-U.
A-U.
A-U, sorry.
Mauritania.
Mauritania. Yeah. That was a big one.
Monaco.
Right, we never had that actually.
The
Kingdom of Monaco.
The small ones that you can't see on the map are the hardest.
Yeah. The Kingdom of
Jordan? Do you have Jordan?
I don't think so, no.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, there we go. Fiji? F-I-D, yeah. Fiji, how many you got? 139. Not enough, man, not enough.
I have a few more seconds. Give me one or two more.
The European ones should be way simpler. I think.
Yeah, like those down there.
Yeah.
There's someone there as well, like Eastern Europe. There's one.
Albania.
Yep. Alright, there's still one European one with B missing as well, between Bulgaria and Belgium in the alphabet at least.
Okay.
I have an alphabetical order here, so you know. And we're done.
I know it too.
Bosnia. Oh, that was Bosnia, yeah.
Okay, we missed Armenia.
So first of all, average score is 106.
Shame.
We got 140.
Shame.
We're better than 72.1% of people.
Shame. Man. But they all did it in 50 minutes, so we didn't really have a disadvantage either. Yeah. Kosovo.
Well, we did have the disadvantage that you were naming them, I was typing them, and there's still...
Moldova, okay.
Oh, we never had Georgia, actually.
Yeah. Good old Georgia.
Montenegro.
Bangladesh. Wow. Cambodia.
Vatican City.
Yeah, Lebanon.
Vatican City. It's so stupid because you don't even think about it as a country, but yeah.
Burkina Faso, Brunei.
What do we have here? Lebanon, Malaysia, and Maldives.
Singapore. There's Guinea.
Fuck's sake.
New Guinea's the one you couldn't spell.
Arab Emirates, yeah. Mm-hmm. Angola we missed apparently.
We missed Angola? I swear the fuck I said Angola.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Damn.
Maybe I was just thinking of Andorra, which you said.
I want to see how many people got St. Kitts and Nevis, actually.
All sorts of Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, New Guinea.
The Marshall Islands. Papua New Guinea.
Togo.
Yeah. Guyana and Suriname was should have gotten.
Dominican Republic and Dominica.
Yeah.
Grenada.
A lot of these we should have gotten still. A lot of them we should have gotten. There's an excuse for about I want to say about 10 to 15 of those small island states that you just might not know are countries. But for a matter of fact, for all the other ones, there's no excuse for them.
Most common one, U.S.
Yeah, Canada, Russia,
also,
China.
Like
the one that people can tell on a map.
I was about to say, like, what are you doing in this quiz, right? Like,
if you can't get the United States,
if you can't get like U.S., Canada, Russia, like very like, are you just pressing pass? Like,
maybe
everything is like above 90% or something. Like every single person.
Yeah.
Huh. What? Some of the European ones are pretty high.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's also just the people that take them.
St. Kitts and Nevis is the least known one that we know.
Malaysia was
on that big time.
most known one that we missed.
What's the least known one in total?
Let's see, 27 up there. We have 21 for Sao Tome and Principe, which I've never heard of. Oh yeah, by the way, Tuvalu.
Yeah.
.tv. I've mentioned this as a fact of the week previously. Their internet subdomain is .tv.
Yeah. Oh man, how much was St. Kitts and Nevis again?
27%.
27. That's actually one of the lower ones. So at least we got one of those. Kyrgyzstan has no excuse for not getting San Marino either. It's basically all the European ones, and most of the American, African, Asian ones is really tough. I guess the island states, I think there's a decent excuse for not getting some of these because you just missed some, and you don't know that it's an independent country for some of them either. So, but other than that, I think the performance here was average. I mean,
it could have been better for sure.
Pretty bleak for what it should be, but given the circumstances of coordination between typing and naming, and 15 minutes, I think we did okay. Definitely not what I would be aiming for, naming all countries of the world, but
I'm surprised at how much one can do in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like when it was so like like it was like fuck's sake, what is like 200 countries roundabout? Like,
I think if there wasn't a delay of saying and then typing out, it might have saved a couple of minutes too, and then we'd have more time.
I mean, at the end, it didn't come down to time that much.
I might
to Bangladesh.
Yeah, I might get back at it and type and try this myself at home. Also, the talking definitely hinders you. When we both try to talk about that stuff, it definitely hinders an individual's thought process. So, I think we did okay. Could have been much better. Could have been much worse. I guess.
Yeah, that was me knowing shit.
That was him.
I'm low-key proud of knowing that.
You got a country right.
I also believe the official spelling is with a lowercase e and a capital S.
What the fuck?
Like it's fucking online, like it's fucking electronic Swatini or something. I think it's how they spell it normally. But anyways, Eswatini.
Whatever they feel like.
Used for Cold Swaziland.
You can you can feel free to switch back to the full screen of the podcast.
Let's do that.
We back. All right. That was the second we did make it. That's another saying stolen from the trash.
Yeah, no.
God,
like
damn,
our entire shtick is stolen from them at
the
this point.
whole, flat Earth and everything. It's great.
Well, the flat Earth we didn't steal from them in particular.
I am Berenger Holly with 6 binds. Just kidding. We have a song of the week before we get out of here.
Boy.
We're not gonna go that far now. That's not cool. So, JJ, what's your song of the week?
My song of the week is Hangman's Lullaby. By
That's a good
Green.
song. That is a good song. I like that one a lot. It's one of my favorites. I would suggest by that band.
Yeah, I was just thinking there's the first 4 or 5 that I've known are definitely up there, but besides those, this is probably the highest one for sure.
I like it.
And in between those, I'm not even sure where it would rank.
We gotta make a topic out of Fiddler's Green at some point.
Fiddler's Green song rankings, we gotta do that.
Because a lot of stuff been coming in, and I do like that.
I mean, we have like around about 20 of those by now. Close to,
yeah, and still more coming. And boy,
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, my song. We gotta check how many we have after this podcast. Actually, my song of the week is "Dead Man's Isle" by the Dead South. Pretty good. It's in the music share. It was on the Massacre of Al Koroq album.
Massacre of Al Koroq, also a great song, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great song. You didn't like it as much in the beginning.
No, I didn't. I do like it now. I think I like it better now.
Rank the big 3. Rank the top 3 so far.
For Dead South?
Yeah. Dead South, Massacre of Al-Kharouk, and In Hell I'll Be in Good Company.
It's Massacre of Al-Kharouk, Dead South, and then In Hell I'll Be in Good Company.
Wow, you like Massacre of Al-Kharouk best now?
Yeah!
I think for me it's the exact other way around, actually. In Hell I'll Be in Good Company is a fantastic song.
I used to like the Dead South a lot more than Massacre of Al-Kharouk, but that changed, actually.
I like them all, but I think In Hell I'll Be in Good Company is the best.
See, the thing is, right?
Best overall.
About liking them all, that's not necessarily the discussion here. The question is just the order.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And there's more to come. They're releasing an album. Yeah. This year, bro. Man, I've never in my life...
Has there been a year where you were so hyped about new music?
Have I been in that feeling at all of like, oh man, this band is dropping an album. There's new music coming out. I might like that. Like that's how I imagined our parents' generations and like everyone except for us has been living in back then. I was like, oh man, the new Beatles album's coming out. They have AC/DC dropping a new joint. Nah.
Hey, AC/DC dropped a new album in like what 2016 or something?
I don't care about AC/DC dropping in the 21st century. I don't care. But
Play Ball and Rock or Bust were both pretty good songs.
I don't like any modern AC/DC. I'm not a huge AC/DC boy anyway.
I'm not that huge on AC/DC.
Like 2-3 songs are okay. The rest is meh.
But
used to be.
I think the Rock or Bust
really.
album was actually pretty decent.
I'm not a huge proponent of that. But yeah, the first time I actually remember being constantly hyped by new music coming out and me liking modern day release music, which is
2019 great year for music.
Maybe that's part of growing up actually.
And also of us discovering a lot of bands that are still currently active.
Because like had you asked me like 3-4 years ago or you too, you'd have been like, there's not an individual song produced these days that is even worth listening to. That we would have been like, it's all bullshit, it's all crap, it's all hip hop garbage and no one wants to listen to.
Well, yeah, I mean back then I wasn't listening to metal as much, which is arguably still the one genre that probably consistently stayed
Sabaton
and
Volbeat for sure.
Of course, my personal preference, just as a side note, clean vocals like power metal, symphonic metal, that kind of stuff, not necessarily...
Not death metal.
Yeah, let's not go
death.
Some of those territories.
Death metal is death metal. Don't do it.
Like death metal, black metal is like...
But, I mean, music, man. We're gonna have a good end of the year with our music topics. I think it's gonna be really fun. And 2019 is gonna go down as the best music year in our careers, I think.
Yeah, like it might have been the best year for music since we were born.
Yeah, it might be, man. All those albums.
Because most of the other like really good years for music that I could pick out would probably be in the 60s, 70s, or 80s.
Exactly. Yeah. 2019 is just.
I think it was quite a few good songs actually released in 63. Which is a very interesting year because a lot happened there.
Yeah. Kennedy got assassinated in that year. That's crazy.
That's like one of the not so good things that happened that year.
Yeah.
But Doctor Who aired for the first time.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of songs came out, I believe. Son of Sounds, I believe, is 63.
Maybe.
And I believe there's one or two more from Saturday Night Funk. I think might have also been a Beatles album.
2019. Coming in hot. Cannot hate it. So, thank you for watching this podcast. Drop a like on it if you enjoyed it. We'd appreciate that. And go join our Discord server. Link to that in the description of this video. It's free for everyone. You can just hang out, talk to us and the community, which is fun. And hopefully we're going to see you there soon. So, subscribe to TrashcanTV. And until next time, JJ.
That's it.
That's it.